Hey, hello guys. So yeah, today is our day 9 for finding job series. Yeah, let's start. So today, as usual, I wake up, do some exercise, and start on my desk. After that, let me tell you what I learned today. So I got one question while learning. So React means why React render when that props aren't changed? Okay, so there is the one famous question that React is rendering till but the props was not changed till React is rendering. So let me tell you why. You already know the answer, I know, because reference, but let me explain you why. So when React compares, let me tell you, the object before render and object after render, maybe it's same, it has a same value doesn't change under it, but the reference of that object, reference of the function, means when function changes, means when render happen, when function if render happen and function, the value in between functions and object doesn't change, but still the object and function before the render are different. Let me tell you why. Because the reference of that object and the reference of that function, uh, it change when rendering is happen. The before the object contain some reference, that reference will be changed after the rendering, and React doesn't deep compare. It's only compare that on base level, on surface level, that they both have the same memory address or not. If they don't have same memory address, maybe they changes. So React doesn't allow to deep compare or deep compare of that value. It's check on reference level. So and at reference level, means sorry, at reference level, and at reference level we know that value has been changed. So React think that value is changed and we need to do re-render. React memo doesn't come handy with it, because it's just check that means the previous value equal to this actual value, and it's always give us answer as a false. So React dot memo is don't useful be here. So at that time, for solving these problems, use memo and use callback hook comes in a picture. So let me tell you why we use memo. So using the use memo, we can able to memorize the reference of the object. So I know now that object has a this reference, and that the object hasn't changed. Okay, using the use memo I am able to uh, memorize the object, that object reference that is hasn't changed. So React don't need to re-render object, and using use callback function I am able to memorize the reference of function. So I am not able, when we pass the function inside the use callback, then it said that our function is same, so no need to re-render. So React doesn't render it again. So then the question is come in your mind, then why React doesn't did the deep comparison at first place? Why it just do normal type of comparison? So let me tell you why. Because deep comparison is expensive, it's take too much time, as well as sometime it's maybe block the main thread as well. So React say that that comparison part, developer you can handle it. My task is run code fast, so I will handle that. So yeah, it is. So use memo basically use for the references, use memo use for the object references memorization, and use callback use for the function references memorization. That's it. And let me tell you one thing, we'll learn about the React Fiber. Okay, so in React Fiber, when anything will change, re-render happen, and when references are stable, then React Fiber render means no need to render again and again, so less work for the our React Fiber. So yeah, it is direct connection between the React Fiber and references. If references are stable, then our React Fiber having the less work, and due to this our React is so fast, we can able to see any changes reflect on screen instantly. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was the pretty good concept. After that, I learn about the merge sort in DSA. So let me tell you what is it. So in merge sort, actually what happened, let me tell you how merge sort is working. So let's assume I have one array which is unsorted, so I divide it into two array. I have 3 2 4 1, so I divide it into 2 3 2 4 1. Again I divided each array into two array, 3 2 4 1. Okay, so what happened, we are yeah, sorry for the disturbance. So where are we? So, yeah, so merge sort uh, means yeah, it's divide the array into two parts, then again that array has been divided into two parts, that array has been divided into two parts until we get the single value. And while when return it back, so while returning back it sorted those arrays. So I have either 4 or 3, so that 3 and 4 goes up, and here I had a 2 and 1, then 1 and 2 go up. Then again these two arrays sorted, and then I am merged and sorted and go to the up. So it is also, now we see this method, same approach in a Fibonacci series called as a recursive approach, and here we use the divide and conquer method. So yeah, that is the very interesting part about it. So while solving the merge sort array, we are using the divide and conquer approach as well as recursive approach. We need to create that merge sort function, and we have to call it again and again. Okay, so that is the recursive approach. I learned that part of DSA today, and after that, let me tell you, uh, I did some project task, and as well as I have a communication session with the ChatGPT. As usual, nothing was there for me, so I talk with the ChatGPT. I talk a bit. We have today a great session. ChatGPT told me to keep your sentence slow, take a pause, don't use fillers, as well as try to think in English as well. So sometimes we are trying to convert it, our thoughts. We are first of all I think in Marathi, and after that I try to just convert or just translate my thoughts into the English. That was not the good case or a good scenario, I will say. But I tried to thinking in English as well. It is very difficult. I am switch. I doesn't know when I switch or not. But yeah, after that, nothing. I apply some jobs today. Actually, I give some other assessment as well. One assessment which is a AI generated, maybe a very basic English grammar and some MCQs like aptitude test, aptitude type of examples or questions are there. It was pretty easy, but I didn't think so. It has any uses or not, but let's see what happens. I will try my best. I will apply daily. I will try to communicate daily. I will learn each one concept daily, and I will try to solve as much as problem. So yeah, consistency is the game. We have to be disciplined. Motivation over consistency, that's our motto, and we know we are getting a job in 2026.